monk with no visible features, a procession of priests, strange noises and shadows. What will greet me today when I do my ghostly walk? Ghostly walk this afternoon has brought me to Worlington on the Cambridgeshire-Suffolk border. It's about 4 miles from Mildenhall. The reason I've come here today is because of it's sort of local knowledge, really. It's some of the alleged haunting. My walk today is going to take me away from the church, which is quite unusual when it comes to hauntings. I'm actually going to be walking along the road here, which will lead me down to a pathway which goes alongside a river. The haunting here is more about local knowledge than anything that you'd find online. It's the story of a man who'd gone night fishing by himself on the river down here that we're about to walk along. He'd looked up, it was about approximately 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, and he saw a procession of what he would call priests, 3 of them in a line, walking along the side of the river. He said almost as quick as they'd come, they vanished. The other story along here is one of shadows, the shadows that seem to move through the woods, along with lights that seem to move through the woods. We're going to walk along that stretch in a minute and see if we can capture any of this activity. As per usual, we're going to use the K2 meter and the gauze meter. Actually, I'm just walking past an abandoned house. Let's just get a quick sort of runaway. It's like an abandoned farmhouse. That would be a really cool place to get into and look at. Actually, you could actually think there was somebody in the window there if you look. It isn't. It looks like something's been covered over. Maybe a stack of tables and chairs with a cloth over it. Okay, so we're going to continue along this road. Soon we'll be on the dirt track which leads up to the river. At the end of this journey, I'm hoping we can find the pillbox. It is said the pillbox allegedly has a haunting all of its own. It's a similar story to the pillboxes in Lavenham, where lights apparently have often been seen, and the occasional sort of sound of banging, possibly of a gun going off. Whether or not people are putting 2 and 2 together when they're here, or maybe people are putting 2 and 2 together when they're by the pillbox, and any loud sound to them sounds a bit like a gun going off. But we will be walking along there soon and we'll investigate and find out. Okay, so you can go down that way to the river, but that's not the path that's interesting me. This is the pathway that's interesting me. This is the one where people have seen the shadows. And the field here, it's often been reported that people see lights. I think they have often been classed as will-o'-the-wisps. You can look that up online. A lot of people have scientifically have said that kind of thing is to do with swamp or marsh gas raising up on areas where land has had water covering it for some point, and it seems to be methane or something else, a gas that escapes through the liquid barrier and somehow ignites. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how that happens. Maybe it gets a charge as it goes through the water, and then as it's the oxygen in the air, or perhaps the nitrogen, it ignites, and then you see like a quick flash of light. I personally have never witnessed that, but possibly, I mean, obviously I'm going to come back here of an evening and see if I can possibly record that kind of phenomena taking place. Obviously it's not paranormal if that is taking place. The thing obviously that I'm thinking about is that people have claimed, as with other places in this area, that it's people walking along with lanterns, and somehow that has been recorded into the land, and that's what people are seeing. Okay, so I'm told where it opens up here is where people have seen the shadows. So here we go, it opens up here. Okay, let's go to the K2, see if we can get anything on that. K2 is on, first scan round. There's no power lines in this area, can't see anything that's going to interact and cause this to fluctuate. So if there's somebody here with me, if you're haunting this area, can you come and interact with this device for me? Move forward a little bit. Oh, hello. I wonder if my movement has set that off. Well, that's interesting. I did a K2 meter base reading initially when walking up here, and I had nothing interacting with it at all. And here we've had let me just move again over that same area. Very, very brief interaction with something then. Can you put the K2 meter on again for me? Again, I'm just going to scan around again. There are no power lines. Well, there's power lines in the distance, but we are talking probably quarter of a mile, half a mile away. Certainly none overhead. Just scan across, look, there's no power lines near me here. My phone is of course switched off, so can you interact with me again? Can you make one of the lights come on for me? Okay, I'll just turn this off and I'll quickly go to the gauge meter. Is there anybody here with me? Would you like to come forward and communicate by interacting with this grey box that I'm holding? Just had a tick then. Can you do that again? Thank you. Another tick. Can you do more? Can you make it actually properly move the needle for me into the yellow? I'm getting a constant tick. Can I get into some more interaction, please? If I'm honest, I'm not feeling anything here. So I'm wondering if I've just picked up on just a random fluctuation. Okay, I'm going to move on now. Move on further along, see if I can find the area where this connects to the river, and look across at possibly where the free moving priests might have been sighted. There's a little pathway here. I don't think this is the way. I'll keep going. Oh, from what I've been told, it's near the end of this pathway. You turn to the right and wander down, and you come, literally you're about 100 yards from the river. So we'll keep walking along and see if we can find it. A random glove. I hope you're enjoying these ghostly walks. As I keep saying, if you want to come out on one of these, please contact me, and we'll arrange to meet up and go and do one. Especially if you have an area or any local knowledge close to where you live, and you'd like that investigated, then again, please contact me, and we'll go out and see if we can find some kind of evidence of a paranormal activity taking place. Here we go. Apparently the pillbox is in the distance here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's go this way, another covered area. Lots of noises, birds, other creatures no doubt as well. Oop, that was me just catching a twig. Oh, I can see the river. There we go. It's just there. Okay, so he was fishing in a bit that just goes down, and he saw there's a path apparently on the other side where he saw 3 priests wander across. Literally, it was almost like a snapshot, they said, of people going across. Okay, here we go. Some picnic benches. So this is a river that flows through from Mildnor, I believe, on its journey to Isleham. So where was he fishing? I'm assuming here. So I'm assuming the pathway is there. Is there anybody here with me? Just going to set this down here. I'm going to go to the K2 meter. Is there anybody here with me? Can you come and communicate with me? Can you come and interact by interacting with this black box I'm holding? I especially want to talk to the 3 people that were seen walking along here. Can you talk to me? Can you come and interact with this device? I'm just going to sit on the bench here. Oh, hello. I've got a lot of interaction then. There's no power lines around here. Wow, that is a lot of... Damn, I haven't recorded it. That is a lot of energy coming through the K2 meter. Can you come and talk to me? Can you come and interact with this device? Because that just went off the scale then. That went to red. It rarely does that. Now I've got nothing happening. Oh, that's just typical. Please come and interact with this device. Oh, that's crazy. That was absolutely going nuts. And there's nothing here that would have set that off, as far as I'm aware. Unless the river, the movement of the river somehow is interacting with it, but then it would have been doing it the whole time, and it hasn't done it. If the 3 priests that were spotted here are trying to communicate with me, can you come and make this device go off again, please? Oh no, I can't believe I missed that. Please, come on, give me one really, really quick burst of energy to show that you're here, or that you can come here into this area and communicate. Nothing. That is so annoying. Because I mean, if you think about it, I mean, this really is it's a nothing area. There's no reason for anything really to be. I mean, okay, it's a river. There's a couple of pathways, but it's not the usual kind of place you'd expect to be haunted. But that said, I mean, where would you expect to be haunted? Can you put yourself on the camera if you're not going to come and interact with this device? Please come and talk to me. Nothing. That is really annoying. Come on, I'll give you one more chance. Come on, give me a quick burst on this device if you can. No, it's not playing ball now. Well, thank you for doing that. I'm gutted that I've missed it. I'm just going to move over here and just see. Please, oh, thank you. Can you do that again? That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you. Nice quick burst of energy there. Brilliant. Oh, some more. Thank you. Could you do that when I talk to you? Could you? Yeah. Thank you. Are you responsible for? I mean, were you spotted by the? Well, are you going to know? Have you been seen by people here? Yes. Are you aware of what's going on around you here then? Are you able to interact with things around you here? No, it's gone quiet again. Oh no! Okay, maybe not. Maybe not gone quiet. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Can you come and do something here? Can you make a noise near me? Actually, I've got a better idea. I'm just going to set this down. If I can, I'm going to set it so that you can see the K2 meter. Okay, and I'm going to try and do some EVP as well. Okay, just set the EVP, set the audio recorder up. Okay, what I want to try and do is try and record your voice at the same time that you're interacting with me, so I'll turn that on. Can you... Okay, I've come to the river in search of people that may still be here, people that have passed over for whatever reason. Can you come and talk to me? Can you come and tell me who you are? Okay, play that. Okay, I've come to the river in search of people that may still be here, people that have passed over for whatever reason. Can you come and talk to me? Can you come and tell me who you are? Search of people that may still be here, people that have passed over for whatever reason. Can you come and talk to me? Can you come and tell me who you are? No, nothing on that. Try one more time. Are you able to show yourself to people, and did you want to do that? Are you able to show yourself to people, and did you want to do that? Right, okay. So that's been interesting. I've been here about sort of 15-20 minutes, and I've had possible interaction through the K2 meter. It feels lovely and calm here, if I'm honest. I mean, I'm sitting by a river that's flowing really, really well past me. Whether the water itself would have any interaction with the K2 meter on that level, electromagnetic level, I don't know. But I would have thought with me being here for this amount of time, it would have been a constant thing, and it hasn't been a constant thing. And it seems that when I asked the questions, that was when the K2 meter, it took a bit of time, but once that was possibly established, the K2 meter then gave a few bursts of energy in response to questions. So possibly this place could be haunted. I mean, the story itself is an amazing one, obviously of a man fishing, looking up, catching a glimpse of three hooded monks, priests, whatever, walking past. Brilliant story, absolutely brilliant. Typical of the kind of thing you'd expect from a typical kind of classic ghost encounter, possibly. But ruling out, of course, forget that. Classic ghost encounter. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back onto the trail and continue up and see if I can find this pillbox and see if we can get some kind of interaction there. So let's go. But first, do up my shoelace. What a lovely spot this is, though. Sort of bend in the river, amazing. And there's the moon there. We're going to wander across now and see if we can find this pillbox. I apologise for the roughness of the filming. There's a lot of dips and troughs and things in here for me to walk over, and it's making it very difficult to keep this camera straight. I've noticed on the last two investigations that I've obviously been struggling to keep it straight, and it's actually more difficult than you'd actually think. So if it is a bit jerky, I do apologise, but please stick with it, because hopefully the information and the entertainment you're getting from me doing this is well, I'm hoping it's what you want. If you would, I found that there's the pillbox, I can see it. If there's anything you'd like me to do or try on these investigations, then please get in touch and let me know. The best of all would be if you came and joined me. So here we go, pillbox. So it's alleged here from locals that lights are often seen near the pillbox and loud noises. My first thought would be bird scarers, and there is an industrial area close by as well, which is just over there. So I don't know if you can see the industrial area. Just past the trees. Possible noise coming from there. So, but again, my first thought would be bird scarers or the like. So what I'm going to do is get over there near that box and then again see if I can get some kind of interaction going. All I've got to do now is just navigate this big earthy field full of clumps. Which is going to be fun. I hope I don't sink into it. Oh, that's quite firm, I'm quite lucky. Oh. Oh, look out, massive great hole here. I've nearly made it. Right, so we're really close to the pillbox. There's actually a lot of farm machinery moving around. So there's an entrance into it. I'm going to struggle to get into there. Far too big for such places. But I'm just looking to see if there is anywhere or anything that's reflective on this that would something light could bounce off of. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay. So let's see if we can get some interaction going. The gauze meter first of all. Is there anybody here? Is there any? I'm not sure there'd be any reason why this place would be haunted, but I just want to try it and see. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to work. I think possibly the best thing to do with this, now I've found it, is to possibly come back here one evening and then leave a camera from the far side recording across the field and see if I can get anything that way. But it's great that I found it. So now for the easy bit of just walking back across this field. Biggest clumps of mud I think I've ever seen. Let's just get a quick, there we go. There's some beasts here. Oh, I'm sinking, that's not good. In the afternoons possibly if I get a chance, and in the evenings. So there's plenty of time and scope there for people to join me if you wish to do so. And that would be great to have company on these walks as well. And you never know, you might just get to experience paranormal activity whilst you're here with me. And if you're really lucky, I might make a flask of tea as well. So, from me on this ghostly walk around Worlington Hall, So from me on this ghostly walk around Worlington, I bid you adieu, as they say in Scotland.